What's up, guys? Hey, so I got a really quick idea that just came to me, and I think you guys are really gonna love it. It's basically, I'm gonna go through my entire morning routine, what it is that I do every single morning when I wake up to get me going, get ready to go, and get started for the whole day. So I'll just get right into it. So essentially, what I do every morning as soon as I wake up around 6 a.m., what I do is I head straight into the shower. As soon as I wake up, I force myself to get straight into the shower, and I do something that's called a hot cold shower. So what that means is I basically put it on hot and then leave it on there for a couple seconds, and then a couple seconds to a couple minutes, and then what I'll do is in between, around halfway through, I'll transition into a cold shower. And so this has a lot of benefits that I'm sure you guys can already heard of from Tony Robbins or other people. But anyways, it's something that has really benefited me, and I think could really benefit you guys if you start trying this out. And it really just gets me going, especially when you wake up, you're feeling kind of groggy, kind of, I don't know, how do you say it, just like not wanting to do stuff, right? Like the last thing you want to do is hop in the shower and feel that cold water. So it really gets me going into the day, that hot cold shower. Then what I'll do is I'll go back and I'll basically do about 10 minutes minimum of meditation. And so that's really just to make sure that I center myself, so that going throughout the day I'm not shaken up as much as usual. What happens when you meditate, all those thoughts that come through, you're basically separating yourself from them. And so what that means is that instead of being reactive to emotions, thoughts, and all that kind of stuff, with doing meditation, it really centers you so that you're like a rock in the middle of like waves of emotions and all this stuff coming at you. So I found a lot of benefit, especially if you're, you know, like a type A personality who's a little bit more anxious and stuff like that, then I highly recommend doing meditation. So this is the routine so far. You do the hot cold shower, the meditation for about 10 minutes minimum, a little bit more if I feel a little bit more anxious. And then what I'll do is I'll go straight into a visualization. What I want, I focus on my goals. What I have is actually a paper that I don't have it out with me right now, but what I have is a paper that I look at that has all my goals listed down, what it is that I want to accomplish. So for example, right now I'm looking at my 2019 goals, exactly what I want to accomplish in each area of my life. So I take a look at that and I visualize me already achieving that. So as soon as I do that, what I'll do is I'll then fill out one pages of one of these right here, small little notebook here, and I'll write down my goals. And this is something that Grant Cardone does, and I got the idea from him. I'm not even gonna lie. In 10X Rule, he actually mentioned this. And so what I'll do is I'll just basically write down my goals straight down there. Just write them down, repetition, really instill it into my subconscious mind, what it is that I want and what I want to go after. And so usually for the day, I like to set intentions, which means some affirmations. One of the ones that I've been doing as of recent is I close deals consistently. I'm a high ticket closer. I have a 30% closing ratio. That's something that I've been saying and something that my mentor actually told me to say. You know, anything that you're struggling with, make your affirmations towards that, really embody it and say it with emotion, so that really gets instilled into your subconscious mind. So after I do that, what I'll do is I'll crack right into my day, and I'll list out in this productivity planner here. Let's see if you guys can see it. I'll basically write down the top priorities that I have. So this is a good way of time management, because time management really is just about priority management, right? When people say they don't have time, it's just that they don't prioritize that certain thing. That's all that means. So in order for you to be more effective throughout the day, just go through and write down exactly what it is that your priorities are. And typically the one that's at the top here, at the top, is going to be the hardest thing, the one that really, you know, gets that nervousness in your stomach. It gets those, you know, I guess, butterfly feeling going, and something that you don't want to do. And so that's exactly what you need to do in the beginning of the day. And I'll be honest, sometimes I don't do it. You know, I'm not perfect, neither is anyone else. But by doing this, you're instilling and putting into practice doing the hardest thing first. And the more often that you can do that, it just becomes a habit. So I've gotten a lot better at this as compared to when I didn't do this thing right here, because priorities is everything, right? You don't want to be doing just busy work. You want to be doing stuff that really moves the needle forward. Especially if you have like a social media marketing agency. I mean, it's absolutely important that you do what moves your business forward, which is sales. If you're not doing anything where you're in front of someone and you're selling your stuff, I mean, it's not really as important as other things. Like even client management is number 2 compared to having an inflow of leads coming in and you getting on sales calls. So that's basically the morning, how every morning goes for me, and what I do to start off my day. I'm always looking to optimize it, make it better. Maybe there's stuff that you guys do that maybe has just really helped you get you jacked up, and I'd love to learn about it, as well as hear what you guys have to say about morning routines. How has it changed your life? Go ahead and let me know. Leave it in the comments below, and give me any suggestions for any other videos that you'd like to see from me, anything at all, any sort of value that I can give to you out there. See you in the next video.